This is your Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
It is Monday, February 14th of 2022, Valentine's Day. And you are listening to episode 295 of the BCC Podcast. I am Ford, and here with me today is LQ.
There's so much going on.
Wait, what is going on? I don't.
I'm also I'm also joined by Mal.
I'm part of the problem. But
What did you do now?
well, I'm recording with Liam at the moment, and he's standing, and there's no chair like just tall enough to sit in. So I either have to stand, or I can just get on my seat and just kneel on it.
It sounds like you need to invest in a stool.
Wait, are both you and Liam kneeling on the floor?
No,
I kneeled down for like 3 seconds and I decided this sucks and I stood up.
I'm kneeling on a chair instead because
So
that's
wait,
what
the chair isn't
sophisticated
high
men
enough?
do.
No, because I have to boost the mic higher to be at the right level for me
Because
when I'm
he's not
standing
allowed
up.
to sit.
Oh, it's a regular Ornstein and Smo situation. Okay.
I'll move on to the rest of the cast for it. I'll ponder if I should know what he means.
It's Dark Souls.
I am also joined by
Dark Souls.
Leo.
Every soul has its dark.
I hope everyone appreciates that I'm spending my Valentine's Day here as opposed to.
Oh, wait, today's
Not here.
Valentine's Day?
Today
Oh,
is
yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Yep. This is how you spend your Valentine's Day as an engaged
Oh wait,
man,
yes.
Leo.
Okay. No, that's true. That's what your mom was trying to text me about. Oh. What? I didn't understand it at first. Okay, now I get it. I feel kind of bad that I ignored her.
Do we need to break out
Joined
the
by
Doing Your
Ace.
Mom playlist?
No, Leo, you're just making it worse.
I'm glad.
And do we
Ford,
get some
continue.
more
I'm
Mace.
also joined by Mace.
Get 'em.
Hello.
And finally, Orion.
Yeah. No, you.
Has
introduced
Orion
me,
not
I
been announced yet? He's talked the most. This
No, he has.
He always talks the most.
You know how he
Yeah.
thought. Yeah.
Everyone knows who Orion is.
Hey,
They
guys,
watch Cooking Hero
Factory.
Factory.
Everyone
Yeah.
watches Cooking Hero.
No,
I
at this
feel like
point,
at this point, yeah, I feel like we've moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooking Hero Factory is about as old as like the iDubbbz content cops. Like, it's like archaic at this point.
Another Pinocchio purchase.
Man, wow. Got
Man,
some
I
good-
miss Ford hosting.
I'm not used to it. I haven't
Man,
done this
I'm
in
so
so
sad
long.
Ford died. This
Look, I
terrible
can't say
tragedy
speaking
from
of
5
anymore.
seconds
You've outlawed so many things. that I
November
like
will
to
be
do.
the 5th anniversary of Cooking Hero Factory.
Oh, okay.
I
Good
want really
grief.
something for them.
So why didn't we celebrate the 4th anniversary?
Because
We don't
well, it's not
celebrate
like
that.
This isn't Star Wars. We don't
Like
celebrate
Bionicle,
every
the
year.
fans have made us hate it more than we used to.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
No,
the best videos I made weren't even Cooking Hero Factory. It was the TTV Spicy Food Challenge and the
Yeah.
Blind Bionicle Challenge. Those are like way better.
I mean, I like Cooking Hero Factory better.
it
I like
drastically
Cooking Hero
needs to be like
Factory, but-
re-edited. Like it's.
I told you that when it was coming out.
Yeah, I know.
This is how most of our arguments go.
That
And then, like,
Liam's
5
right.
years later, I'm like, hey, you actually had a point. You're like, no, I was wrong.
Why specifically 5 years later?
We grow up.
I don't
Because it's a half. It's a nice like.
Yeah.
It's a half. No.
Sometimes it takes that long to, come to that conclusion.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to remember. I think this year is the year. It's been 10 years since I was first joined the BCC on the message boards.
Has it?
It's either 10 or 11 years. I actually have not gone back to check. Thing is, I think only Mace was there at the time.
Yeah, well, here.
I
hop
think
on,
so.
while we're on the
Of everyone
topic.
here, yeah, probably.
Well, while we're on the topic, hop on the Lego message boards real quick and just check when you join. Just check when you joined real quick.
Orion.
They killed
Just,
him.
just hop on there and check when you
You're
joined.
at least 10 years behind you.
Oh wait, what happened?
They killed it.
Ryan's like, oh, right.
No way. What? I feel like I was on this yesterday. I can't believe.
What the hell happened here?
What happened?
The world's changed. The game has changed.
For the better?
Son of Flynn.
I wish.
Well, there was a couple years where yes, but now no.
Are you like trying to allude to like the Trump presidency?
Yeah.
Or... Oh. Ooh.
I wasn't alluding, I was directly referencing, but
Orange man, bad man. It's not good. This is
You know
a
what's not good?
political- This is a political podcast.
$3 gas.
That's correct. That is not good.
So, are we getting into like the flat Earth stuff yet, or we do have some topics to discuss, right? Or we can just go straight into flat Earth if we don't have any Lego to talk about.
We do have
We have
Lego to talk about, though. We've had a couple things on the docket for the past couple weeks that we haven't gotten to yet. But recently some more stuff has come out, so I figure we should probably get talking about it. So I guess the most actually
I'm not laughing
the
at you, Ford. I'm sorry.
He's laughing at me taking copious amounts of pain medication.
It's just popping pills
Ah,
during
okay.
the
So
podcast.
you're laughing at him taking the copium, okay?
Grabbing pills.
Liam, can you like shake the pill bottle next to the mic so the audience gets like a visual? Get everywhere.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah.
It's tickle a knob.
It makes the experience more complete.
LQ pill bottle ASMR.
Oh wait, Ford. What
Here,
are
I
we
got one.
talking
I got
about,
one too.
please?
Here, wait, I got one too.
Oh jeez.
I mean, I do have some opioids around here somewhere.
Oh
I have
great.
some. I have
okay.
some like opium around here. So I mean, it's like under
Is
my.
it for your
desk.
glaucoma? I hope.
Like, it's for my male pattern baldness.
It's
to help me
you
relax
could get
about it.
heaps for that.
All right, Ford. What do we have to talk about?
Anyway, so the first on
Guide
our
us
docket
in our discussion.
is the Dark Troopers.
Orcs?
So, yes.
If
the
only.
orcs.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So,
You're not
yeah.
you're not supposed to figure out how you feel about that.
I've seen this actually like make its way into mainstream memes.
The
How so?
The Dark
Dark
Trooper
Troop-
set in a negative way. Apparently, people don't like the $30 price tag.
Oh shoot!
No.
did you did you
I don't
see
like
the,
it either.
The one with the
Oh,
new Naboo Starfighter memes.
Oh,
Uh,
gosh.
Yeah, did you
30's
see
okay
the
for that.
one that I linked to you here? Wait, never mind.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
should I put it up?
I made
Yeah,
that
put it
one.
up.
I made that one.
Hang on.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh no,
Gotta-
pretty nice. Yeah.
Gotta
We're not talking about that set tonight,
Are
actually, because I'm
they-
horribly behind everyone else and haven't seen the Book of Boba
On,
Fett.
I
on
have
Twitter,
not
it's-
seen Boba Fett either.
Yeah.
On Twitter, it's not Book of Boba Fett, but these sets are a meme. Like Liam said, a lot of people are like talking about how they don't like the price and everything. It's
I
like
mean,
way
for the
overpriced.
Dark Trooper one, actually, I'm fine with paying $30 for this set.
for this.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no, I disagree.
like-
This? Liam's taking the consumer.
I get
pill.
where Liam's coming from with like just amount of parts. It's like an
Those
enhanced
minifigures are like
battle pack,
$12 minifigures each.
but like
What?
They're pretty
I don't know. Like everyone liked that set piece, but it doesn't translate well into a
We just,
Lego set. I don't think.
So that's a
Like,
new
Put that
helmet
off to the
there.
side.
Armor
LQ,
is not
do
coming
you
that
need
color.
military grade kneecaps branded by Lego to keep you safe from the fans?
The pot to piece
I mean,
ratio is
keep
terrible.
Lego-
It is terrible, but again, what makes
Awful.
it valuable is those are some really bulky minifigures.
But how are
With-
they
They just got
I
shoulder
have,
pads,
I
though,
have
man.
a Dark
They just have
Trooper. I
shoulder
got
pads.
the light cruiser on sale last
They also
year.
have a lot of nice printing,
Yeah.
and it's new.
Also,
They are very
what is this like this is a Return of the Jedi set or something? When's this?
No,
out?
it's Mandalorian season
Mandalorian
2.
season
It's
2.
from Il Mandalorio.
I don't under. Oh wait.
It's the
Is
ending
the-
of season 2.
Oh, wait, no, isn't season 1? That's where they have Luke Skywalker.
No,
No,
it's
that's
No, that's
season
season 2.
Oh, okay.
Season 2.
Season 1 was like 3 years ago now.
Wow.
How old?
But no, I honestly really like this. I think it works really great as a display piece too, which not a lot of Star Wars sets do.
Now, me, I want that N1.
I don't have any pictures of the N1.
No, just the meme. That's good
Yeah,
enough.
I have
The
the
meme
meme.
convinced me. I was told literally to get it.
You just,
Jesus said to get it. I mean, you have to at that point.
is it really
Are you gonna
Jesus
do
who said
ignore
to
him?
get it though? Like,
Yeah,
Come on.
it's very like.
have you seen
Yeah.
the meme?
It's Jesus. He says to get it. Look, he's saying
Yeah.
it.
It's
saying
not
it right
Jesus
now.
who's saying it.
He's saying it right
No,
now.
it is. Ford.
It is.
We're looking
Jesus
at the meme.
says to get it.
Ford, is the meme up?
Yeah, unless maybe I just
Look,
I'm so
the
stupid, I
devil.
don't-
He's
I'm
like
so
my
stupid, I
child
don't
will.
get it.
I think he
My
missed a
child will not
preposition.
buy the Lego Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. It is
So are you telling
overpriced.
me that I'm the
Jesus.
son of the devil?
No.
No, you just have to not listen to him. And
I
On
can't
top of
believe
that,
I'm
you're a
explaining
brood of
this.
vipers.
I can't believe I'm explaining.
But
it's a pretty
I'm
straightforward
just
meme.
I'm conflicted about this set. I legitimately am because I love
Look,
the N1
Jesus
and I
says
like how
it's
it looks.
okay.
I like how it looks in the show, but the set sucks. It looks like crap.
I don't know.
Wait,
It
are
looks
we-
good to me. It's
are
a
we-
blurry
are we-
image, but
I love
it's
this.
good to
Like,
me.
we're reviewing the set purely based off of the image displayed in the little Jesus blurb.
Well,
on
I've
the
seen like
screen.
larger images, right? And it just
I have
doesn't
not.
look good.
Oh, I forgot. This set has not been officially press released, has it?
Not at all. No.
You've
That's
seen it
what I
here
thought
first,
we weren't
folks.
talking about.
That was
Well,
why we're not talking about it. Among
It's
other
too
things.
late now.
Look, no, Jesus said it's okay to talk about it.
Literally saying it right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's cut the blasphemy and move on.
All right. So why don't we move on to something that's a little bit more palatable? I would say, as soon as I can
I am going to buy the Dark Troopers.
get it up here. Yeah, I want that set. That looks good.
I am not going to buy the Dark Troopers. I'll continue buying.
Liam,
Pinocchio
your
Sound Break.
medical bills, man.
For Ryan, the Dark Troopers are nothing. I could buy the Dark Troopers 12 times for the price of one COVID test.
Wait, aren't they free now or something?
No,
Or-
apparently not.
They never have been free.
Well, they're free if you have a valid medical insurance plan.
Okay, not 12 times, 6 times. I did that math wrong, but still,
Yeah, I
that's
was
a lot
like,
of Dark Troopers.
dang.
Yeah, 6 times is not an exaggeration. It's a lot of money. That's so $30.
Also,
doesn't seem
in
to
what
be that-
world are these minifigures $12 each?
In a world where there's only one set with one of them in it.
Well, I mean,
In a
it's-
world.
And it's a $160
No, I mean, no,
set.
I'm talking about typically like a minifigure that has like a special helmet and armor and leg printing. That's a $12 minifigure.
Yeah, that too.
So, like, in the production of a set, they are charging $12 specifically
No,
for
no,
the
that's
minifigure?
how
No.
much it goes for on the
That's
aftermarket.
aftermarket.
Oh, no,
Like
I'm
on
not
brick
talking about
and stuff.
aftermarket. I'm just saying, like, the actual value of the set.
I'm sure
Like-
Lego makes a killing off of every single brick.
Pretty sure. I don't, yeah.
If they wouldn't have so much money to throw away on their green programs if they didn't.
Are they
Yeah.
still doing that?
Oh,
Of
yes.
course.
What,
They have
what
to.
is-
They have to spend all the money they made somehow.
I haven't even kept up with, like, what are they doing? with
They're
it
like
now?
making an entirely new campus out of only sustainable material.
So
Which
you're
one-
saying it's going to
like their
fall into
build-
the earth in like a year after it's built?
Wait, like a
Yes.
Wait, a Lego campus, like a set, or like a Lego study
Like-
campus, or like where you
Like
study
in
Lego?
their place of business.
Oh, so like where they do all the studies and the Lego business. stuff.
Actually, exactly that.
okay.
So basically a research facility.
where they do their Lego studies.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Lego has a lot of money to throw away from what they've been putting money into.
Look, dude, if you want
Yeah.
to save on money, just build just make like a gigantic cube of hollow concrete and add some layers to it, or whatever. Boom. There you go.
What
Lasts
would that
for
accomplish?
it. Like
Just
it'd be
a hollow
cheaper.
cube.
Modern art.
No,
of
with layers,
concrete.
with
With
layers,
layers.
like for floors,
Like a
with
parfait.
layers. Yeah,
Like an
Like a
onion.
parfait.
like a parfait.
Oh,
Yeah.
ogres are like onions.
Just throw some like I don't know insulation in there or whatever. Like it doesn't have to be too comfortable or anything. There you go. Boom. Cheap, effective, whatever. Who cares about the employees?
cheap and effective.
But anyway,
are
definitely.
two,
So what is our
cheap
next
and effective
topic?
are two things that I would not use to describe the Polynesian spa.
Oh, so with
spa.
I forgot that with these, the big rumor on Twitter, as it were, is that these sets are priced so much because they have a low stock, so they're keeping the price high. That way, the stock doesn't deplete as quickly.
Wait a minute.
Baloney.
That's just supply and demand economics.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying that's just what I've been hearing. Not from any insiders in Legos. That's just what the speculation is.
This
I
is
mean,
not
I
new
can ask,
for
I
Star
can
Wars.
ask an insider at Lego. Here, let me ask an insider at Lego. Let me one of the designers. Here. What's his name? Tooth Dominoes. Why?
I like how you're throwing him under the bus publicly.
Why would you do this?
Why Mando sets cost so much? Okay.
I get the feeling Lego compartmentalizes their financiers from their designers.
I'm not convinced.
Now, part of me
Wait,
wants to
they're
get
typing.
this
Hang
just
on a
because,
sec.
like, I would like to have a version of Jabba's palace,
I agree.
and I have Jabba.
But it's not
so, you
Jabba's
know.
palace. It's Boba Fett's
Well, it
Starship.
was Jabba's
starship.
palace.
Yeah.
And
Jabba
Boba
ruled
Fett's
with
starship.
fear. I will rule with suspect.
They were typing. They just stopped.
But in the
I
show, you
will
will walk
rule
around
with
and do nothing,
sus.
and then be like, "This is all nonsense. I'm out."
I still need to see
Yeah.
the show.
Now, some people are like, "Okay, that's a very interesting set," but
Oh,
other
is this
people, other intellectual people like you and I, are like, "Ooh, minifigs.
Like, oh,
I don't
Quarren.
know, that sounds
Ooh,
like
corn."
that sounds kind of soy and cringe and consumer. I don't know about that. Oh.
What does?
No, is this an add-on for the big Tatooine set that was released a while ago?
You mean
No.
Yes and
Mos
no.
Eisley Cantina?
No.
Yeah, it seems like it would.
No.
No,
definitely
this
do
is,
well.
well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it kind of looks like the old 2014 Mos Eisley Cantina.
But this is supposed to be Jabba's palace is supposed to be
It's
near
supposed
Mos
to be Jabba's
Eisley.
palace,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's not necessarily near
Yes.
Mos Eisley.
Yeah, it's on the outskirts of Mos Espa.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, the last time we got a Jabba's Palace set, it looked really good. And then Lego took it down immediately because
the Turks
the
hated it.
Muslims, yeah, got involved.
Okay, I don't think it's actually the Muslims that
wasn't
got
the
involved.
Muslims.
It's
It was-
people
it
that
was-
said the
wait,
Muslims would
specifically-
be offended. I don't think any Muslims were actually offended.
I thought there was like a Turkish coalition that said it was too close to
So wait, they got
Turkish architecture.
upset
Maybe,
at the
but-
at the
It's so dumb because you see the palace in the movies. Like, it's just Jabba's palace. It wasn't trying to be anything else. And
oh, they thought it was a mosque.
No. Let's see if I can find the article.
Wait, so wait, they were angry at the Turkish raid at the Tuscan Raiders.
They were upset about the representation of the palace.
What palace?
Jabba's palace.
Jabba's
Boba Fett's
palace.
Starship Palace.
Jabba's palace is real? There's a real life Jabba's palace? What?
I mean,
Okay.
didn't they
That's
just leave
the
it like in the
implication.
desert when they were done with it?
I don't know if that's one of the because they left a lot of the stuff from A New Hope. I don't
Yeah.
know if they left anything in Return
Okay.
of the Jedi.
So it was there's a Turkish cultural center in Austria, according to NBC.
Yeah.
They say it looks too much like Istanbul's sacred Hagia Sophia, which isn't even Turkish, it's Greek. That's a Greek palace. That's a Greek church.
Nothing sacred for the Greeks these days.
So
Has it ever been?
yeah, I
The
feel like they
Romans, I
dumbed
think.
down the design a lot, and now it just kind of looks like a dollhouse. But it does have
Just
some
like
cool
Hogwarts.
minifigures.
Also, according to NBC, the cultural center in Vienna said the issue arose when a father lodged a complaint about the construction set, which his son received as a Christmas gift. The dad took the toy
My
back to
son
the store,
will not buy.
and the center said it contacted Lego about what it saw as educationally and culturally objectionable defects. The terrorist Jabba the Hutt likes to smoke hookah and kills his victims, the center said.
What?
It is clear
Well,
that the
I mean,
figure-
that's true,
Jabba's
though.
a
That
terrorist.
is pretty true.
It is clear that the figure of the ugly villain Jabba and the whole scene stirs up racial prejudice and vulgar insinuations against Orientals and Asians as sneaky and criminal personalities.
So the whole orcs being black people was one thing. The whole Asians being
What?
Jabba is a whole other ballgame.
What are you talking about?
I
In
can't.
the article I found, this is
I
the
can't
image they have made. This is what the Turkish Cultural Community Center made. I can't read any of it because it's in German, but
But it does look colorful.
Put it up, Ford.
Huh?
Put it up.
Put it
Why
up
does
on the
but this
stream.
looks like a meme? Like the way
I
that
gotta-
it's
I gotta get
formatted.
that up.
Like, just add some soy jack faces. Like,
Just add a soy jack in there. This is great. So good.
Anytime Lego makes a set on Tatooine, it's controversial.
Well, I mean, they're gonna be making quite a few sets on Tatooine if Star Wars keeps up the way it is. We're gonna have like 5 sagas and 16 TV shows, and they all take place on Tatooine or in the desert or something.
it's
Oh,
not on
wow, that's
Tatooine, but it's
very
an
perfect.
identical desert planet
It's
that has
basically-
the same cities and
yeah.
everything.
Exactly, yeah. It's like if in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, if every multiverse he visited was just a slightly different version of Tatooine. He's just massively disappointed. It's like, is this it? Is this all there is?
I don't know why, but this meme, like,
it's not
I
a meme.
just
It's
got
just-
done
it's not a
watching.
meme.
I just got
It's
done
not a
watching.
meme. It's a complaint filed by a
just-
political
I
organization.
don't know why, but like, I just got done watching Breaking Bad, right? And you know
This
the
looks-
Breaking Haram. For some reason, this reminds me of that meme.
This Lego set, it is haram, Jesse.
This just
But Mr.
all
White,
this just reminds
why
me of
would
Mr.
men
White
make it
just
if we can't
falling
enjoy
over.
it?
No, he's getting too self-referential about stuff.
So this is from the same article. The spokesperson from the Cultural Community Center they talked to said that he hasn't officially heard back from Lego. I'm not sure if Lego gave a response, but he has seen the company's response in news reports and he doesn't like it. This answer we cannot accept, he said. Lego wants to make war respectable by producing games for children. Which that's not what Ole thought about back in the day.
Well, he's not here anymore, is he?
Yeah.
He is not here anymore.
Ole was based in Red Pilled.
Why? Because he did not want his toys to be based on war, which he survived from the Nazi occupation, or
I don't. Maybe. I just
I-
thought I was about to get into a really
Oh.
offensive joke.
this is all Kurt Christensen's idea. You can take him up about it.
Okay.
But yeah, Lego Quarren.
Lego Corrin. This is sorry. So this is the real deal. Ford, put the real picture back up. Let's talk about Lego Corrin.
I'm going as fast as I can. This is my first time.
Tut tut Ford.
Ah!
By the
I
way, has
want
anyone
to
confirmed
like
that
it.
the audio is all going up right?
I have.
Okay.
It's still
So I
working
have.
off the
Well,
stream.
I'm already doing okay. I haven't made the same mistakes as Liam.
After doing over 200 episodes, it's gonna be pretty likely I have a couple of mistakes.
Well, this is only my first time, and I'm doing okay.
If you have mistakes in one episode Ford, then even ratioed.
But if it doesn't, then you
Plus
win.
plundered, plus no wenches, plus you have
Alright.
scurvy, plus
Yeah. No. Stop.
Leo, we have to implement the old rules on you.
So Lego Corrin.
Yes,
The
Lego
Quran?
Quran, finally. Yes.
Oh, the Quran. I get
Finally,
it. It is racial.
Lego
after all.
Quran. Finally.
Also, you know, aside from the Quran, does this mean we're gonna get a Senator Orn Frita?
I would love a Senator Orn Frita.
Because we could do that.
Yeah,
now.
but his Leku aren't the same. They're not wrapped up like that.
No, they're just fat ears,
Yeah.
basically.
Thick.
But I did not realize Bib Fortuna let himself go that far.
Apparently.
I didn't think Bib Fortuna was a Twi'lek.
He
Yeah,
was.
He
yeah.
is?
Yep.
He sold his.
Yeah.
He
I
sold
thought
his
he
own
was
people
something
into
else. Like,
slavery.
you know how Palpatine has that blue guy who looks kind of like a Twi'lek but isn't?
No, that's
Yeah, that's it. Is he a
not a-
Togruta or
no,
Blue
he's not.
spiky
He's
head.
a different guy. He's not a Chiss. That's
no?
Oh,
Definitely
he's
not.
definitely
No,
not a Chiss.
I'm trying to. I think it begins with a C, but I will
I
check.
thought it started with an M.
Mas Amida.
Yeah, that's
That's his name.
The weird tongue guy.
Chagrian.
Oh,
huh.
Okay.
don't you miss all
Well,
the
yeah.
cool, unique aliens from Star Wars?
Yeah.
Too.
But this does give me hope for Star Wars expanded range because I think Lego has been doing better with the molds, and especially for like the Quarren. We have the Mon Cal already. This just adds.
We've
They've
had the
been
Mon
long
Cal
coming.
for like
We've had the Mon Cal since 2009. And this is our first
Yeah.
time getting one.
2008.
Quarren. Was it 2008?
I think so.
No, because
What?
2009 was when they had the Rebel spaceship bridge. And that was
I thought it
his first appearance.
2008. Oh,
No, it was
man.
09.
Okay.
I remember it because it was the same Lego magazine issue as some Lego
Oh,
Universe
right,
features.
because it was a 10th anniversary set.
Yeah.
Again with the anniversaries. Jeez.
Isn't that the one that had the Mystica spear in it?
Yes.
Yes, it was the
Mm,
Tridax pod
Mhm.
as the Death Star map. But I'm not
And
sure how I
people say
feel
they
about.
can't reuse bionicle parts.
Well, how do y'all feel about the Gamorrean Guard's new sandwich board?
oh.
What?
The piece that is his head and torso.
Is
I
that
mean,
new? 'Cause that looks like the same one they were using back in 2012.
Is it
I
the same
don't
one?
think it is. Now that Leo pointed it out.
I thought it looked thinner.
Hang on, I actually have the old Gamorrean Guard.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
I think the old one looked fatter, and this one does look kind of less thick.
Okay, looking at
The head
this-
kind of looks a bit different too, but
it looks a little different, maybe with the printing, but
Perhaps that's
I
just
think
the
the
case.
mold is the same. Yeah, the
Think
mold's
so?
the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just got like a little extra details here and there.
All right.
Doesn't look like in the show though, because in the show they don't wear shirts.
well, this is technically based off of Mandalorian season 2, so it's not based off the show at all.
What?
Because Fortuna's there. That's just the end teaser at Mandalorian season 2.
Was it? I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the teaser for Book of Boba Fett.
Mm.
But
Fortuna is a very interesting character in the
And
EU.
the Quarren and the Weak Way and the Dancer and all the others were only in the season finale of Mandalorian. They were not in the following show.
I've only seen that scene once, so yeah.
I should probably see that scene. Rewatch that then.
Eh.
yeah, but I need to watch the rest of Book of Boba Fett, I guess.
Yeah.
It is one of the shows ever made.
It is
Yeah.
one of the shows.
No comment.
But enough about that. So.
Here you go. Here's the
So-
thumbnail.
Yeah.
There you go. Called it.
You're gonna make me put this up, aren't you?
You don't
Yep.
have to.
You have to, Ford.
You don't have to.
I will at the end.
Yeah,
But for
you
now,
have to right now.
But for now, how do y'all feel about dinosaurs?
Pretty good.
I am sick of dinosaurs.
Oh, lame.
How
Man.
are you sick of dinosaurs?
No, you know what I'm sick of? Legacy
Sam Neill?
sequels.
Yeah.
No, Sam Neill's
Yeah.
hot for a 75-year-old. I'm not sick of Sam Neill at all.
Sam
sick.
Neill had like the
He's-
Ralph Macchio gene therapy.
We were
Him and-
just
him and
He looks at
Pierce
watching.
least
Brosnan.
10 or 12 years
Yeah,
younger.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan is the same age as him too. I think.
We were just watching Hunt for Red October like the other
They
night,
haven't aged at
and
all.
it was just like Sam Neill. It looks the exact same.
He looks like he's been like 50.
Sam
for
Neill was in
30
that movie?
years.
Who
Yeah,
was he?
he was.
He was the officer, wasn't
He was officer under Sean.
Yeah, he was
uh,
like the
Yeah.
second in command, right?
He's the guy who
Yeah,
wanted
and
to
then
go
there was
to,
Tim
was it-
Curry too.
That movie
it
was
South Dakota?
confusing because I couldn't tell who was Russian and who wasn't because they get rid of their speaking Russian and they have no Russian accent.
So,
that was the guy who wanted to go to North Dakota, or is it South Dakota, right? One of the Dakotas.
North Dakota, I think,
Oh,
or Minnesota, or some weird state.
The same place where he would go to dig up dinosaurs later on.
It's all connected. It's like the canon of Robert Pattinson.
I have no interest in any of in this at all. If there's a carrot, I mean that's cool.
So we talk about Star Wars being overpriced. This is $40.
Well, it's the dinosaur.
Well,
part.
I mean the dinosaur is worth at least
got T-Rex in
$60.
it.
So like on the aftermarket, I mean.
I
Apparently.
think he's talking about the Triceratops.
Oh,
Yeah, it's worth.
lost for a second there. Dinosaur.
there's only one set of this wave I'm actually interested in.
Yeah, well, we'll get to it. Unless you just want to just skip over it, because do you want to see geriatric Ian Malcolm?
I would
Oh,
love to
yeah,
see
let's go forward.
geriatric
Everyone
Ian
wants to
Malcolm.
see
Okay.
Ian Malcolm.
Just give me a bit. It's a learning curve.
You
So you guys
promised
hear the
us
news
Ian
about
Malcolm,
flat
though.
Earth yesterday?
Ugh.
It's there to know Orion, the Earth's flat today, it'll be flat tomorrow.
No,
So,
but it got
like-
flatter. Like gravity is it's squishing it, so it's spreading out a little incrementally, and it's
Uh-huh.
getting thinner. Eventually,
I've-
there'll only be one side left to the flat Earth.
Well, what's the other side gonna have?
No, there's nothing there. It's just the one
But
side.
if it's flat and it's floating in space, then what's on the other side?
No, there is no other side. It's just the
We shall
one.
model the Earth as an infinite 2D plane.
Yeah, it's just the one.
We can't keep reusing the same jokes.
So these raptors, huh?
Does
Dude,
old
this sucks. I don't like these raptors.
does old Ian Malcolm like have his chest out in this?
Oh yes,
set?
he
He
does.
does.
Of course he
Yes.
does.
So
Why wouldn't
he's
he?
just like flashing people
Yeah.
at like 80 years
You
old.
have to remember.
Yeah, and they're
we
thanking
won't
him.
be able to recognize these characters because they're so old. We have to put them in their original costumes that they probably can't fit into anymore.
Iconic
Oh, he
suits.
definitely fit into it.
I
He's-
can't wait for them
Except
to
for
all
him,
be
apparently.
unceremoniously killed in the last act.
Oh man.
That's
I
why
don't think
After
anyone's
being
gonna make that
denigrated
mistake
by the new
again.
heroes, of course.
No main character hero has ever been killed
However, I
in
am
any of
absolutely
these 5
certain
films.
that
Not
they will
one
have-
ever.
I'm
5
absolutely
films.
certain, though, that in the next Jurassic World, the legacy characters will have a total of 5 minutes of screen time.
That's being
Of
generous.
course.
Like Ghostbusters only had like 2 or 3 of the Ghostbusters.
I still don't understand why they didn't like. No one cares about Chris Pratt's character at all. Why didn't they just start with like the old character? Like just get a bit like it's like Alan Grant. He's like, oh,
Because
you
they
could never,
couldn't get
you
him
could never
back.
make me.
It's because Chris Pratt was hot at the time they made it.
I mean,
Yeah.
And a third Alan
there
Grant
still are a
movie
lot of
wouldn't have
people
made
that
any
go to a movie just because Chris Pratt is in it.
Yeah,
He's one
but,
of the
like-
only genuine movie stars left.
But like, wouldn't the same amount of people, if not more, go for like the reunification of the original? Like this is what Star
They
Wars
would
fumbled
now.
the ball on.
They would
right?
back then. They wouldn't have because people didn't care as much then. Now they will.
Well, I mean, yeah, the
was
landscape
too
has totally
fresh.
changed. No, well, yeah, it is.
Jurassic Park 3 didn't do very well. Jurassic Park 2 didn't do very well in terms of public reception anyway.
But then Jurassic
Remember,
World
people
hasn't
hated
done
Alan
too great.
Grant before Jurassic World came around.
Wait, which one was Jurassic World?
The first Chris,
Chris
Pratt,
Pratt.
with the white dinosaur.
And they hated Alan Grant until that. Well, yeah,
Before
maybe,
that-
I guess.
People like
They-
hate way too much on Jurassic Park 3. It's not like a great
Oh.
movie, but
Well,
they
no,
really hate
the
it.
thing is that you needed
I
enough
like it.
time before it. Like, regardless of Chris Pratt, if you waited until now to release the first,
And
new
let's also
Jurassic
remember
Park
they didn't even
movie-
bring back Alan Grant for the second one.
They
No,
brought
I
back
know.
Ian Malcolm literally for 2 minutes, if that, and
Well,
he was
they
just
brought-
like in
they-
the background, like, oh, well, dinosaurs.
Well, they
do
brought Ian
dinosaur
Malcolm
things.
back to
Like,
advertise.
End of movie.
because he was in all
But-
the trailers.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they
I
made
mean,
it.
He was right. He said we should let them die.
He was
The
right.
people or the dinosaurs?
The dinosaurs.
They were all gonna die in the second
Well,
film.
at any rate, they
at
need
two
to
The
wait
different
long
third
enough
film
for
wouldn't need to
people
happen if they just killed all the dinosaurs.
get
And there
Yeah.
goes your franchise.
I mean,
You know, here's a great idea.
Should've
Make an original franchise about something.
I mean,
But Orion,
technically,
that
Jurassic Park
requires-
wasn't an original franchise.
That requires
You
taking
know
the
what?
risk.
You know what I
Ryan.
mean, though.
and technically,
Well-
Jurassic World is as
Well, here, no, it goes to my broader
Original as
point.
a continuation
Hollywood has
has
never
been.
been making original franchises for the most part. Just they ran out of books.
Okay,
The
well,
thing
yeah,
is, like, the
that's
book for Jurassic Park was like, the author was so intent on there not being a sequel to it. He like literally kills every single major character. He nukes all the dinosaurs and the whole island. And he's like, no, there's not gonna be a sequel. And
He
then,
did write one eventually.
well, Hollywood approached him and said, hey, we're doing a Jurassic
No,
Park
no,
2
no, no.
movie. Can we base it
Steven
off of
Spielberg approached him.
money.
can we base it off of a book you write? And then he's like, fine. And then he just like completely retcons his first book.
Do you know there's an
to
entire
go off
like
of this
sequel series
movie.
of ET books?
no why.
So what?
No.
No, I
Hey, repeat
didn't
yourself?
know that.
There's an entire series of sequel books to ET.
Are they good?
Why?
I doubt
No,
it.
We can't.
It's a
I
self-contained
mean,
story. It doesn't
ET
need.
I
Have
don't
you
know.
been- wait,
I haven't
have
watched
you
it,
been to
but
the
everyone
ET
doesn't
ride
say
at
it's that
Universal?
good.
That itself
Yeah,
is
that's
a
a-
sequel.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a sequel.
well, yeah, but it's the ET ride. It's fun.
I mean, not
Spielberg
really.
said if they ever closed a
No.
ride that he's removing all of his rights from Universal.
No wonder they kept it up so long.
No, it's true. It's exactly they want to get rid of that ride, but Spielberg has threatened them physically and verbally if they get rid of that ride.
It's one of the last pockets of magic at Universal.
They also
Correct.
are required to make a
Hey.
certain percentage of their park Spielberg themed.
Harry Potter World is great. Don't knock it.
Spielberg hates that.
But
But I
they
do
took
like-
Yeah,
away
well,
the Jaws
Spielberg
ride.
Jurassic
also
Park.
also made West Side Story, and it bombed, and it was awful. Okay.
But
Spielberg
they-
hasn't made a great movie
He
in a
also
while.
made
Let's
Ready Player
face
One.
it.
Case in point.
Arguably ever.
But still, Universal should not have taken away the Jaws ride or the Twister ride.
I'll agree with you on that.
Ford,
thought
that's
they
the stuff
still
they
had
took away to make
Twister.
Harry Potter land.
But wait, no, I thought they still had Twister.
No,
No.
they got rid of that for
no.
Diagon Alley.
It's gone,
Ah,
reduced to
okay.
atoms.
You guys are like speaking in a totally foreign language to me.
It's
We gotta
Florida
take you down to
tourism.
Florida at some
No.
point, Brian.
No, don't take me, please. No.
Now for
I'll
something a
ruin
little
the
different.
experience for everybody.
Ooh,
Something a little
Dinosaurs.
better.
Dinosaurs.
Let's talk about
In
the
the
good
rain.
thing. I might buy this one.
I
Yeah.
like the colors. Nice green.
There's a
All right, you should
T-Rex.
just get when your car breaks down. You should just get one, not with the Jurassic Park logo, but just get that exact car and paint it those colors.
No, I want to get an Aztec Pontiac from Breaking Bad, man.
I had a teacher in college who had her car painted up like one of these Jeeps.
Oh, that's.
Oh, I thought you were going for the Aztec
Breaking Bad,
Pontiac from
yeah.
Breaking Bad. I'm like, is she a chemistry teacher?
She was a math teacher,
Uh-huh.
so
I don't
I like
like
this
how the
one.
Ian Malcolm in this one has paint.
Sweat, tears.
it's supposed to be rain detail.
Rain, come on.
No, Lego.
He's
Rain.
crying because the dinosaur
Okay,
is so
if I recall, there's
beautiful.
two other Ian Malcolms, right?
Yes.
That would be correct.
Yes.
Not counting the old
including
one.
the old, yeah,
Well, there was one like a Bricktober pack, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's
And-
one in that dinosaur laboratory set.
I thought Mace, didn't you get that one? The
I
Bricktober
wanted
pack?
to, but I did not.
Okay.
What gets
Not
me
the
about
dinosaur
this set-
laboratory, the T-Rex, the big one.
Yeah.
The one
Oh,
that
I
LJ
forgot about
had.
that one too. Yeah.
Well, Washington D.C. police arrested LJ over.
Yes. The one that we broke at the Smithsonian Zoo.
What gets me about this set, though, is the T-Rex's beady little printed eyes.
Oh, look at his hands. That's much worse.
I think they're fine. The only
the
part I
hands
don't
are-
like is that they still don't have the mixel joint in any other color except gray.
Yeah, that's
That is kind of lame.
Now I forget. I did talk to. It was Nick or Neek the other day about this on another server, where he said the reason they don't have another colors is because those joints are designed to only work with that composition of plastic in those colors.
Interesting.
interesting.
Huh.
I
It's
don't
a
think.
material science thing.
I think they could do it if they tried, though.
They probably could.
If
It's just
if they just like
if Lego
figure
wanted to
out.
devote R&D
It's
to
just
it.
not as easy as just pumping another plastic into it.
So why do they always make the Jurassic Park T-Rex chocolate brown? I never think of it as chocolate brown.
I mean, this is
It's
the
always,
color I usually
it's always
think of it.
in shadow when you see it.
I don't know, what
Except for the
color
last
is
scene.
it like a greenish gray?
That's
No,
what I
it's-
always thought.
I mean, not
I
Look
necessarily.
at
don't
this
think
image I'm
in the
posting
first
directly
one,
from
I
the
do
movie.
think. I think the first one it's brown, and then maybe in the second one they have some greenish gray.
Second one's a different T-Rex.
Yeah, well, two
Does
different
this look like
T-Rexes.
that? It does not look like that.
I think maybe it translates better into set coloring to do it like this.
Probably.
Well, it makes in that scene he's getting a bunch of green light reflected from the grass.
The grass isn't that
well, it's a
powerful.
she.
Come on, man.
Well, I
These
mean,
are all-
Not anymore.
No.
I don't know. They didn't. That one didn't have any kids.
Life
so-
Suddenly-
finds a way.
I don't know. Yeah, it's
Still doesn't look chocolate brown to me, even in this brown lighting.
it kind of looks like a hairless cat.
You look like a hairless.
Maybe it's just neutral colored chameleon T-Rex.
I think the colors are fine.
Nah.
They're selling this as an 18+ set, which is it's fine.
It's got a T-Rex in it. It's really
Yeah.
scary.
I like it. I would like more sets like this that are based off of movies that are designed to be like fully encapsulating
a-
a scene.
It's a vignette.
Yeah,
Right?
I like that.
Yeah.
I might get this honestly.
I wish
Because-
they had interchangeable quotes.
Do
the
they?
flag.
That is the weirdest quote to put up there.
It really is.
I don't know.
really is.
What is
It feels
called? I can't
fitting.
see it.
Boy, do I hate being right all the time.
Oh.
Ian Malcolm.
Well, then it's
I
perfect.
think
Really
it
the
works.
front of the set.
It's perfect for you, LQ.
Yeah.
I want the quote where he's like, and you slap it on a lunchbox and you sell it.
He needs to have "When you gotta go as the tagline.
Oh, it should
Maybe.
have come with that guy.
The blood-sucking lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other pictures. They all have the same quote.
Oh, I believe it does. I just wish it was.
I'd like a Back to
interchangeable.
the Future set in this style.
Yeah, that'd be cool with the flames going behind it. from
Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
What are the
Or maybe
Jaws?
some Ukrainian terrorists.
They're Libyan.
They were Ukrainian, right? Oh,
Libyan.
Libyan.
Is Jaws R PG-13?
Jaws is R.
It shouldn't be.
It really
Oh,
shouldn't be like.
Well,
what
it
the-
was made back before PG-13.
Wasn't it
Nah,
PG
didn't
then?
Indiana Jones 2 get away with ripping out hearts and stuff?
If
Didn't Indiana
I-
Jones 1 get away with melting people's...
Well,
That's
why I didn't
Indiana
just read
Jones
Jones
2 is
PG-13.
what made the major push for PG-13.
Yeah.
So
It,
Oh,
al-
no,
it
you're
also
right, you're right.
broke
Now you
Spielberg,
can't make
and he
a
never
cool
made a
Pixar
good
movie
film
without being
afterwards.
PG-13.
Wait, are you saying Jurassic Park is not a good film?
No, it's
Wasn't that
okay.
done
It's just not as
before?
good as Temple of Doom.
You're right. You're right.
I
It's
prefer
okay.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park does have dinosaurs. Can't say
Yeah.
that about Temple of
I like
Doom.
the
But
music better
dinosaurs
in
are
Jurassic
cool.
Park.
No,
That
no, man, the
That
music
too.
in Temple of Doom, so good.
Temple of Doom has the least memorable score for me.
No,
like
but
all the
I'm
Indiana
not
Jones.
listening to it outside of the movie, but in the movie, it's the best. Especially on the
Happens
bridge
to you,
scene,
don't
when you
recognize
get like
that
the
melody.
chanting going on and stuff. It's really intense.
Yeah, how do you not get it? Like, there's a lot of good motifs from it. Have
Yeah,
you just
it
not
it
paid
work- it
attention?
work- It's not like
I'm
it's
not
not like
saying
just
it's
like
bad.
listening to
I
music.
just think the other ones I like better.
I think it's just the other ones have a lot more variation.
Yeah.
Even
they
for...
sound similar yet different enough from each
There's
other.
just
I
not
mean,
enough
they're
Nazis in
distinct.
Temple of Doom for me.
Well, you don't need
That's
Nazis
also
for
true.
everything.
Dude, it's like satanic cannibals.
I mean, you
Is
do
that not
have
enough?
Lao Che.
That's
He's
a
the
good point,
closest
too.
you can get.
Yeah, Lao
Look,
Che
I
was
don't
cool.
feel like strongly about it, but the original trilogy, Temple of Doom, is on the bottom of my ranking.
No.
But Club Obi-Wan.
Club Obi-Wan.
Again,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
feel
Club
strongly about it.
Obi-Wan.
Also, that level took forever for me to get out of in Lego Indiana Jones.
That's because you're
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, it's because you're poisoned in it.
It's 'cause
That
you're
was like
dumb.
That was one of the first video games I ever played. Was Lego Indiana Jones.
Oh wow.
The first
Thought
or
you were
second
old, not young.
The first
Indiana
one.
Jones one. Yeah.
On PC.
Indiana
Steam.
Jones is making a comeback, isn't it?
Yeah, it is coming as Project Coconut.
Yeah, I saw that the lowest price set is $40.
Amazing.
I'm expecting great things.
It better be good for that much.
Oh,
It
because
better-
of the new movie coming out.
Yeah, but from the
Yeah.
rumors, most of them are going to be old movie based of the
Yeah,
sets.
that's.
I
what
hope so.
thought.
That would be preferable.
Well, probably
That way
to
we don't have
start.
to-
Well, because the new one comes out next year, right?
Does it?
I think so.
These sets are supposedly coming out in summer.
Yeah, so what they're going to do is they're going to put out a classic wave, just like they did it back in 2008. They're going to put out a classic wave, and then the new stuff's
Oh.
going to come out.
Remember the
Nobody's
Indiana
gonna
Jones
buy it.
website?
Then
You mean the Leica one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I spent so much time with the stupid
I didn't
game.
even know
and
what
it was
Indiana
like,
Jones was.
Those
the
games.
thing is, like, the game ran at like 2 frames per second, so you had to like know exactly when to move the mouse because like the response time would be
nice.
you
taking
need fast
forever.
twitch muscle fibers.
I had better computer than you, Kevin.
Yeah.
I don't remember it taking. I don't remember the frame rate being that bad. You must
Even
just
Leo had a
poor.
better computer than you, Kevin.
Well, for a while, I beat out Leo.
That's something.
But yeah, this set, I like this set. I might get it. It is $100 though, so.
Pocket change for you.
But I feel like it is, you know, it's like a good one to have a collection. I want to have, like, with my Home Alone, eventually I want to have a shelf that has, like, one set to represent, like, famous movies.
Yeah,
How
so
do
like, when's
you-
that happening?
I don't know. Ask Biden.
How do you run out of space though? Because you keep saying how like you have no space.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I don't have the space now. This is for sometime in the future.
Okay. What do you like when you buy new sets? Do you just kind of keep them somewhere and you'll build them later, or?
No, I usually build the new ones. I kind of put older ones into storage.
Just get an apartment with Kevin.
I'm not going to get an apartment. Rent is just throwing away money. I want to own something.
Yeah, Kevin.
All I can do is rent right now.
Yes,
That's all any
Leo,
of us can
you
do.
chose the path of being a slave to the system of education. I did not.
Liam's only a slave
But
to
you
his
still
parents.
went to
I can't
college.
get a house.
Yes, but I only went for 4 years.
Look, Leo
Only
chose
fool.
to be smarter by being dumber.
I mean, fair.
Leo is going to invent the gravity gun. Okay, don't bust his chops.
Ooh. Do it, Leo.
And I'm gonna invent the agent that's gonna kill everybody.
No, look, Ford, you already invented COVID. You've done enough.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
You've done enough.
Was the Chinese right? Was this U.S. based?
If going off of what Ford has told me, yes.
Apparently. So they say. Who knows? I don't
Hard.
know. What's going on here? Spice Girls.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's not talk about the Spice Girl.
I want to talk about this.
I don't know.
Because I have a
just-
question. Why?
It's a good question.
Like
the,
at first,
the first
Does anyone like even care about the Spice Girls anymore?
it's
Around
not
he
like
does.
people like said. Well, they just because they're releasing an Elvis picture later. But I'm like, okay, you got the Beatles and Elvis, the Spice Girls.
So- I don't know what they are. Were they a cartoon?
No,
no,
think
they're
they were,
pop
And
Yeah.
So they
They're-
were a
what are
real...
they, 80s pop or 90s?
90s.
Okay.
90s pop.
Ah, they
Yes,
come from
they're
the
real
90s.
people.
Ew.
Wait, here,
Case in
hang
point.
on. Because I've heard about... Wait, let me go on Spotify. Are they like, they're a band?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're like the female version of a boy band.
This is so... They're real? What?
They are
Well, that's-
real. I
I thought
literally
they were-
had
I
a
thought they were like a
side-by-side
Cartoon
picture
Network-
of them.
I thought they were like a Cartoon Network original or something.
I think you're thinking of Josie and the Pussycats.
No,
That's what I was
I
gonna
generally
say.
thought Spice Girls was like a cartoon series that was super niche back in the day, but then became like a huge sensation.
See, the only
or
reason I
something.
knew about Spice Girls is because when they were washed up, one of them was in like a pasta commercial.
They're
What?
still
Wow.
releasing music. They released stuff like last year. What?
what?
They're really old now. But no, it's weird, and also this is like the first time we ever had brickheads based off of like real people, not characters.
What a
Didn't they
waste.
have Elvis and?
No, that's the art.
Oh, that you were saying they were
What?
brickheads. I could see
The-
an Elvis brickhead.
The first time when I first heard about this, the first thing I saw in response to it was
Was what?
Yeah, you cut out
Yeah,
Leo.
you cut out.
No,
Leo?
Leo's
Still
sensitive.
out?
Are you still
Leo?
alive?
His fiance didn't like him talking about the Spice Girls.
Oh no!
I knew it.
Oh wow. Okay,
Oh
he's
well, I
gone.
guess we'll never know. But yeah, no, it's weird. And like, if they're gonna do like music groups, wouldn't you start by doing a box set of the Beatles brickheads?
Right? Like you could have done the Beatles or like I don't know the Monkees. I guess I
Kiss?
don't know. Kiss.
Are they-
Kiss
are
would
they-
have been
maybe they're-
perfect for this.
Maybe they're really big in Denmark, the Spice Girls.
Maybe.
Are they? Wait,
They're
it
likely
doesn't
very
matter.
lonely
Denmark
up
is
there.
a tiny country. Denmark is like
Tiny,
the size of
lonely
my
country.
hometown.
Are they like a British thing? Like they got.
They are British.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. They do have terrible teeth. I mean,
I cannot imagine that this sells well. Just like the Spice Girls are not that big, even with old people.
were they ever that big?
I think they were. The fact we have to ask that question, like it's not like with other things. Like there's music groups where we can look back and say that they were big at one point.
Like, if we had to go for a '90s band, would we go for like the Backstreet Boys over this?
Oh yeah, Backstreet.
yeah, I would say the Backstreet Boys
Yeah.
are more relevant.
Yeah, I'd say like they're more relevant even today than this.
Well,
Spice
not
Girls.
like the moniker.
Backstreet
though.
Boys
Like,
alive?
when you say Spice Girls, like I had no idea what they were, but I like the name. I was like, oh, Spice Girls. It's like a, you know,
It's a thing.
It's a thing that happened at some point. Maybe it's a little bit. The name is more iconic than the Backstreet Boys. I think.
I don't know.
But
The
other than
Backstreet
that-
Boys is a pretty iconic name.
Yeah, but like the Spice Girls, I hear people talk about like, oh, that's Spice. Like I don't even know. how
Maybe
talk
they
about it.
secretly have like a huge fan base, bigger
I
than
think-
anything else. Maybe the Spice Girls are secretly bigger than Elvis, and I just don't realize.
They're just
it.
a closeted fan base.
I don't. Well,
They're
actually, I don't know.
deeply
Maybe
closeted.
at the height of their popularity, given how many more people there were in the U.S., I don't know. Maybe they did have more sway than Elvis at one point. Maybe
Maybe at one.
I don't
point.
think so.
not like
point
the
was a
long-lasting
long
cultural
time ago.
impact, though. Elvis wasn't that long ago.
No, but
The
height of
50s was
Spice
pretty long
Girls.
ago.
You know, speaking of, we were talking about the Home Alone Lego set earlier. So there's movies we watch every year. I like to look up trivia. Apparently, there's this big conspiracy that Elvis didn't die, and the proof was that he appeared in the airport in Home Alone.
Pixar didn't happen.
I've heard of that one, and I've never understood what
I don't
sounds
either.
that.
Here, I'll get you a pic.
Yes, please.
So it's just a
Get the
picture of
Spice
Donald
Girls
Trump.
off the screen, please.
I'm gonna get trolled. Ford, put the fake thumbnail up instead.
I just had it up there and I deleted it. Come on, man.
Oh, you did have it up
Gotta be
there?
faster than that.
Okay, so here's
Did
the
Liam walk
streaming-
away from his computer and pull out
Okay.
like a printed picture of?
Hang on, we
Yeah.
got we got breaking Haran here.
Okay,
Okay, you're gonna have to like point it out for. Oh
Yeah.
come on!
It was a big thing with this conspiracy group. Get those images up.
I mean, like to be honest, vaguely resembles Elvis, but
Here,
Maybe
look.
his British cousin.
When we compress the images even more.
I love how it's like
Focus,
cut off
focus.
on the
My
side.
image is out of
you know.
focus.
No, okay. At this now they just look like Fidel Castro.
Oh, it's not. It's not
It doesn't
copied
even look-
over.
It doesn't even look like Elvis. It just looks like Castro.
The image is.
This is like the
copied
Justin
over.
Trudeau
Okay.
being Fidel Castro's son conspiracy.
And that looks, they look a lot more like each other than these two do.
Yeah.
You'll have to add the image in manually for it instead of drag and drop.
Okay.
That being said, that's such a strange conspiracy.
It is, but apparently, like the Elvis is not dead conspiracy.
No, the
It's pretty
Trudeau and
big.
Castro one.
Oh,
That one too.
that one's not as strange.
That one, no, that one's just true.
It'd be pretty funny if it was.
I can't
Yeah.
get it to work. Oh well.
We're just stuck with the fake thumbnail for the rest of the podcast.
Sorry, guys.
All right, take that one down. Take that picture down at least.
All right.
We're getting towards the end. We do have one comment that asked if we talked about the new Lego City characters, Ravenhurst and Wild, in the space set. Honestly,
Ooh,
I know
what?
cities had named characters for a while, but I've never paid attention to them ever.
To whoever was watching and asked that question, you missed an opportunity to do like a whole D's thing. You would not have caught it in time.
It's true.
Well,
I think that's about it for what
Oh,
we're going to
Leo's
cover
back.
today. Oh, yes.
What were you
Wait,
going to
Leo,
say
what were-
about the Spice Girls?
Yeah, what did you say? We need to know.
oh, did you not hear anything I was saying?
No, you cut
No.
out and you
Okay.
just died.
My computer just kind of seized up for a bit. I'm not sure why. It hasn't done this in a while.
Did you download another 1,000 viruses?
I hope not.
It was 10,000.
Tens of thousands.
I'm never gonna get tired of that telling that story. Your computer wasn't plugged in for an hour and you managed to completely corrupt it.
Yeah, I still don't think it's recovered completely from that.
So what were you saying about the Spice Girls?
It doesn't matter anymore.
No, it does matter.
Yeah.
We've been waiting with bated breath.
No. It's like it's just going to be something about how I only know them from JoJo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you missed it, Leo. We were talking about. Do you believe that Elvis appeared?
No,
in Home
I
Alone?
heard that. I heard that.
Okay.
I heard the entire thing.
Oh, okay. Because it showed us that you had dropped during that entire thing,
Interesting.
but apparently you still heard it all.
Yeah.
We even got the little ding and everything of your guy leaving.
Yeah.
I think that's about all we had to cover today, though.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then thank you for listening. And you know what? You take
Very
us out.
timidly,
We'll do
very
this.
timid.
All right. As always, be sure to leave a comment below. That's the best thing you can do to promote us in the algorithm. YouTube thinks no one wants to watch us unless you comment on this video. Our livelihood depends on you if we were YouTubers. Otherwise, go to our Discord server. You can talk about this stuff and much more there. Got channels for all sorts of stuff. And, yep, that's about it. Leave a like. And be sure to join us every Monday evening, sometime around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually there's a podcast going on there. Check Discord for updates.
Hang on, the outro is not coming up.
Uh-oh.
The overlay.
Cope and seethe.
It's my first time, people. Come on.
Liam, take more copium.
Why isn't it coming up?
Actually, there was a large section in the podcast where I was just on the floor in pain.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm feeling better now.
I don't know
When
why.
did
The
doctor
outro's
say
not
you're-
coming up. I can't.
When did your doctor say it should be healed?
Next week, unless I start feeling pain.
Hmm. Which is every day, basically.
But I don't even think this is related. This is just my knees hurt.
But at least you'll be able to sit down in a week, right?
I should be able to. And then I can do the overlay again.
Amazing.
We won't have to wait for Ford to get the outro.
No, it's not even. Oh, okay. Here we go.
There you go.
Okay. If it's not even playing.
All right, well, we'll go without
Okay,
music then.
whatever,
For
okay.
Ford, Leo, Mace, Maluris, Orion, and myself, LQ. Thank you for
There it
Hey, there
listening.
it is.
See you on the next episode.
Last.
Amazing.